So the saga continues with our Potterton boiler, which is a Promax Combi HE Plus 24. We'll come back home and it's quite catastrophic. No, it's not. He's nice, isn't he? Look at him. Water everywhere. And if I switch it on, it's not on the PCB board. I've already checked. And we get an error of E133, which is gas or ignition problem. So either no gas getting through and I ain't touching the gas. I've already had enough stick from everybody telling me, don't touch your boiler. Well, I haven't touched the gas, okay? So we'll get an engineer out and find out what it is. I'll just have to, and we come back and the pressure was round about here, so I've had to drain the system a bit.
We had an engineer a month ago.
Yeah, we had an engineer a month ago and it's gone wrong again. So we'll give him another shout and find out what it is. If I find out what it is, I will let you know. Okay, I took this cover off and probably someone's going to say to you, you shouldn't have done that. I'm not fiddling with the gas at all. But I had to find out where, because if you look in here, this is full of water, about a ½ inch. It's pouring down into all over this lot. Excuse me. And it looks like it's leaking from this thing here. I don't know what the hell that is. You can see that drip there. Oops. There we go. It's dripping from there. So we'll get someone out to have a look at it. But I've had to take this cover off to get a sponge in here and get all that water out, because it's dripping all over it's dripping everywhere. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, sorry about that. I swallowed a peanut. Anyway, so yeah, and to make sure it's safe for tonight, I'm going to turn the mains off anyway. And this tap, that's leaking as well. The trouble is, where we live, the water is so bloody hard that everything gets knackered. So, how many boilers is this, Jane? Second, third? Third, isn't it? Anyway, it looks in good nick, look. But it is leaking.
10 years old now.
Yeah, is it? Oh, it's 10 years old as well, so.
Hang on a minute. Morax is like 25.
Alright. Okay.
Combi, these combis are a pain.
Yeah, I know. Right, okay. Okay, Combi boiler, Potterton Combi HE Plus 24. We've had it so that the pressure gauge was way past the red, which we started to worry a bit about. There is a safety valve that runs out of the house, which should come into play. We don't know if it did. Jane says there's a little bit of water coming out of it. So just to be sure, we shut the system down, or we just put it on water. So no central, so this is a central heating pressure gauge, by the way. So what we've done now is drop it onto water. What I'm going to do now, in an emergency, if we have to, I'm going to get a cloth, make sure the radiators aren't too hot, nip round and take pressure out of each radiator, starting from the bottom of the house and working my way up. Find the key. Okay, to depressurize, if you look here, there's either a little slit in the pressure valve here, or you'll need one of these. So it's either a screwdriver or one of these. You put it in. Be careful if the radiator's hot. So you want a cold cloth there if you want to, or a little dish you can use, get a little dish underneath it. But you've got to remember that the hole that the water's going to come out of, you can see that, is at the top. So it's a bit stupidly placed. So if you watch carefully, you'll see the water. There you go. Catch that. And that's going to depressurize the system. A lot more than that, of course. This is just a demo. But if you go around every radiator, that's how you can depressurize the system. If it starts pressurizing again and you've got a fault with your boiler, there it's repressurizing itself, and it shouldn't do for some reason. If it's on 1 bar and goes to 2, that's okay. If it goes over 2 bar when the radiators are hot, that's not too unusual. So if you depressurize the system by using that little Allen key I showed you, and my pressure is going up again a little bit. You can see that. I got a funny feeling that one of these taps is actually repressurizing the system. Anyway, so if that doesn't do it, it keeps going up in pressure and whatnot, and call a plumber straight away, okay, see if we can get someone in. You can isolate it by turning the mains off. I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll just do some more depressurizing if I have to. Also, you could have air in the system, that's why they say bleed your radiators. Well, I've done all mine, and it looks like it's still going up again. So, well, there you go. Okay, so if you're panicking, one way of depressurizing your system, go around each radiator with a key or a screwdriver, it depends which one you've got, and then take some air out or water out the system. All right, hope this helps somebody, especially if you start panicking. Take care and see you in the next video. The other thing you can do is you've got a pressure relief valve, which is, if you look at that, I think I've just done this, I think it's going back up again. I think we have got a problem with our, so this is the pressure relief valve. It might be stuck, I'm not too sure if the water goes outside, but that,
there's a drip outside.
yeah, so that releases the pressure on the system as well.
Back down to 1.
Yeah, so that could be, we could have a faulty pressure relief valve in here.
That's not good.
Yeah, so anyway, we've got a plumber coming as well on Monday, because I can do certain things and then it's out of my league, and I'm not going to muck about with gas and electrics. So we've got the pressure right down, which I think I've released the pressure, and that should be going outside. I'll go and check.
Why is it building up? Because one of these
Right, you
is
should
stuck
just start
on.
recording now.
Okay, so the outside now, this is the pressure relief valve, and it's gone all over the wall, quite a bit of water, so, oh God, blimey, yeah. So we'll keep an eye on the pressure valve. But I think it's filling itself up, so we haven't got a faulty tap on the central heating side. Okay, that's freezing out here. So that pressure relief valve, when the plumber comes, I will check with him first, but we'll probably order a new one and replace it. Thanks for watching.